Hello guys, this is Jacob. So GPT Canvas just came out a few days ago. So today I'm gonna make a video to show you how to build a open source version of the GPT Canvas. And the GitHub repo it's called E2B-dev fragments. Um, so this is basically a open source way to build very similar to GPT Canvas. And eventually we're gonna build this on Kaggle, and you will see this is what it's gonna look like. So after you finish this video, okay? So let's get started. So first we create a Kaggle notebook, and so we basically just still create a function to run the bash command within Python, and also we use Olama, and also we're gonna use Grok in this case. We're gonna test both to see which one works better. And so next we're gonna spin up Olama, right? So you're gonna spin up Olama. So you can see Olama is running on GPU. Then we're gonna use the QWen 2.5 coder. So this is also a fairly new model from Alibaba. So we use that. It's gonna supposed to be better than GPT 4.0. So we just do Olama pull to get the model, and then try to Olama list to see if the model is in place. So the model is in place. It only less than 5 gigs. Then we do a git clone of the fragments, and then we basically just cd to fragments folder and do an npm install because it's actually building Node.js. So we just do npm install, and then we're gonna basically add the model we want to test. So this is model JSON is where all the models are hosted, models metadata. So to add the model Cuban 2.5, we just have to basically add a section here. So within Olama, we're gonna basically add this Cuban 2.5 coder. You can add any model you want, like Cuban 2.5 14b, Llama 3.2, Llama 3.1. So you can add any model you want. They will pull it up. So after you finish the model adding, then you can just click this button here. So you'll basically write to this model.js JSON file. So the last thing we have to do is change the environment local and update the Grok API key. Okay, so basically this is something that you will basically use when you test the Grok model. The Grok model is in place, that's in the default model JSON file, but you do need to add the Grok key, so that's where it's going to read from. And the fragments GitHub repo that's done. So we're gonna set up the ungrok to actually expose it to the public URL, and then after that we just push in the ungrok token. As you see here, we paste in the token, and eventually because Node.js is gonna run on 3000, so then we basically just map the ungrok public URL to localhost 3000. So that's all the setup you need. After that, we just run npm run dev. It's gonna spin up the instance. So as you can see here, we're actually gonna um, run this on localhost 3000. So the public URL 9923 is gonna point to this specific local port. So let's go to the demo page. So this is 992334, 992334. So that's what we're looking at here. So this is running live. So then you can test maybe a code generation, AI coder, and anything you want to test. So in this, we will test two games. So first, we're going to test the Minesweeper. So first, we want the fragments generate a Minesweeper game. So then this is a Minesweeper. We want to also generate in HTML, CSS, and JS, so you can see live to see how that works. So when it's generated, it's supposed to run a preview, but because the preview is also tied to a paid plan, so we're just gonna run this on the local HTML. So you can copy paste code and paste it in local environment, and then you can open up the browser. So you can see this is actually it's generated. So you can see that's actually a Minesweeper, right? So that's generated correctly. And let's go back to the fragments page. So then we also want to create a snake game. So then you can close this window and then open up the snake game. So you see the snake game is also created just using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then you can actually just open up, save it to local, open up in the browser. So you see this is actually a snake game, right? So just refresh the page, you can see that's actually working. And then you can just refresh the page, and then you can see this is actually working. You can just test it out. So see if that works, and it's working. So and then you can test anything you want. So we actually use the Q1 2.5 we added. You can also try on other like Grok version of it, like Grok version 70B. So you can also let it to write let's say Minesweeper or snake write a snake game using Python maybe. Right, so and then you can use a different model to test it, and then we just hit enter. So it's generating, start generating. Okay, basically it's thinking. So you will start to generate the snake game. But I think the snake game is right here, so we might have to close the window. Okay, yeah, so we have to just open and close and open the window again. So basically, this is the Python version of the snake game, which is using the 3.170b from Grok. So you can also copy and paste, and then try it on the local environment, like Visual Studio Code or something like that. So let's go back to the Kaggle notebook. So you can see it's generating a lot of logs, which is helpful. So you can see actually the Minesweeper, we asked the fragments interface to create a Minesweeper game, then it's actually rewrite the prompt. So it's actually more accurate. So I think this code interpreter that helps to generate this new prompt, which is more suitable to the model, which is awesome. I mean, like it's actually get way better results than you just say, okay, create a Minesweeper game. So, and you can see everything is actually output as a log. So it's very helpful to see which model you're using. And you can see this is actually, the previous one was using the Q1 2.5 coder. This one's actually Llama. So that's awesome. And I think this is a great open source alternative to the GPT canvas. And it's very easy to set up, and especially it's can set up on Kaggle. Also have a pretty good public URL you can test out. Um, I think that's it. That's for this video. Hopefully this is helpful. And if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe, comment, or like. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.